A huge part of what we do today in English is providing opportunities for children to practice and develop their critical thinking skills, providing opportunities for them to genuinely collaborate, to communicate with meaning, to apply problem solving and building empathy in a context that means something to them. As head of English here at Formark, that's an embedded part of our culture. I hope we help each other to activate these skills, and I hope what we do gives the courage for the children to apply them skills themselves. We're not afraid of failure. We learn through what we do, and it's onwards and upwards. Using the green screen, we can bring Shakespeare to life. The children can be on the streets of Verona one day, and on the moorland, the heath with Macbeth the next. Adding context to how we act and what we do means everything. Finally, I have a platform where children can access real-world tools and activate learning by doing. Becoming an Apple teacher might not have been the easiest journey I've made, but it's undoubtedly been the most rewarding. I've added to my teaching toolkit in an exciting and dynamic way that I hadn't foreseen. I now feel like part of the 21st century learning community where we're all agents of change, we're all learning together, we're all moving fast, and I'm adding as much meaning and purpose to our teaching as I can.
نحن في مدرسة فورمارك نهتم ببناء مجتمع يمتاز بالتعليم المستمر، ولتحقيق ذلك كان يجب علينا أن نبني تواصلاً قوياً مع أولياء الأمور، حيث أنهم عنصر فعال في رحلة تعليم أبنائهم. نحن في قسم اللغة العربية نوظف التقنيات الحديثة مثل تطبيقات الآيباد في تعليم اللغة العربية ونشرها، أيضاً في إعداد المناهج والمصادر التعليمية الجذابة والفعالة، والتي تتيح لطلابنا فرصة استخدام اللغة العربية في المدرسة وأيضاً في البيت. في الواقع نحن لسنا مقيدين بالمكان، حتى لو لم يكن هناك اتصال بالإنترنت نستطيع بالتكنولوجيا خلق بيئة تعليمية ناجحة ومتكاملة.
I think awareness is key. I think it's really important to let everybody know that Formark offers something unique in education. I think that empathy is incredibly important for all the students within the school, and it's in part of their learning journey. All students within Formark are given an incredible opportunity to communicate and connect on all levels. It doesn't matter if they're a social butterfly or not, they all have a voice. And from my point of view, as a parent, I have the ability to connect with my daughter on all of her learning platforms, and I can just check it as easily as going onto my mobile phone.
Speech to text is something that I use when I have lots of writing to do.
You have loads of ideas, but you don't know how to write it down or spell anything. You can just press this button. For example, I wanted to type coronation and I didn't know how to spell it. I would just coronation and it came up.
For me, it's about putting all the right ingredients into one melting pot, and I think that's where you really got it right here at Formark. You start with a strong vision that encourages everyone to continue innovating, from leadership to teachers, all the way down to pupils. It's so encouraging to see such a strong community.
Yeah, you know what, you're right. It's that kind of environment that sparks creativity in teachers as well as students. This is exactly what attracted me to Formark.
investing in teachers and their professional development will always be so important somewhere like Formark.
It's true. Development for our teachers is so important, enabling them to be digitally fluent, allowing them to create learning experiences that are exciting for our children.
And it really depends on having a strong infrastructure, which is why we partnered with a third-party solution expert that not only understands the technical matters like our networks and device management, but also the core values of our education system at work. Not just a generic system, but our system. A system where we provide access to a device for every child. And that means having an understanding of where we want to use these devices, from the classroom all the way to the playing field.
To be honest, I used to believe in very traditional way of learning. I was a little skeptical of using technology as part of learning, but I've changed my mind. My daughter, Mia, she's a child who needs to move a lot. The technology and device helped her and empowered her to get more from the studies. And I think it has liberated her on more than one level.
Some of us don't know how to do maybe something and someone else will. Even as digital leaders, we don't know some stuff. So we help each other.
We help each other and collaborate, and let me say Minty knows how to code a sphere and I don't. But I'm a digital leader, she'll help me and then I'll know and then I can pass it on to other students or teachers. I feel proud to be a digital leader and Formark's proud to be an Upper Distinguished School.
Children here at Formark are not assigned tasks, they are empowered so that they're hungry for them, and that makes a huge difference. There's a real sense of a learning community so that traditional roles are not always evident. Both my boys are digital leaders, and let me tell you, take that job very seriously. Their confidence has rocketed. They spend their spare time exploring new ways to learn, not only for them, but for other students at the school.
As leaders, we're often tasked with vision, but vision is hollow unless it's actionable. Active learning and individualised teaching are the cornerstones of the Formark curriculum. It's necessary for us to create the conditions for children to connect, to learn, and to collaborate with others. Communicating meaningfully and creativity are critical skills in our increasingly interconnected and very unpredictable world. And as the research shows, a focus on these skills allows for deeper learning. Our successes do not mean that we stop our endeavours. On the contrary, our commitment to the Upper Distinguished School programme means that we continue to innovate, enhancing teaching and learning for the whole community.